Hey, what's happening, nation? It's Joku. We got the yeah. Sorry about that. We had some press conferences today. Everything was looking pretty good for us. I want to talk about Ruggs and Edwards kind of being our outside receivers. I got hit up so many times after that last video. Just you guys asking me what I thought about it and will they be able to carry that load out there? How's it going to look for us out there? So I want to take a little bit of a deep dive into that and get your guys' opinions on that. We're not going to waste too much time on it. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. You know I always do appreciate that. But I want to get you guys' feedback, man. So let's go ahead and jump into the press conferences real quick because I just want to run through those because I know we're going to keep hitting on them. Carr and Gruden are kind of starting to say the exact same things out there, but I'll tell you right now, in Carr's press conference, he still seems kind of pissed. He still seems like he has that chip on his shoulder. He actually avoided a couple questions out there, and I was honestly happy to see it. I still want to see him come out there with that edge to him and just kind of really start lighting it up out there. And, I mean, Gruden kept talking about scoring points out there, and we had to do more in the red zone. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing he's been saying over and over again. And then the Littleton press conference, man, that dude, he's just so smooth out there. I cannot wait to see him and Nick working together out there. I'm telling you, those two linebackers in our defense at the same time is going to be something unreal. And I cannot wait to see how that whole thing develops. And so I don't know, man. Just let me know what you guys think about their press conferences because they all... I don't know. As always, like when you get into the season, everybody starts saying like the right thing every single time. And Littleton restructured his contract, so that was really cool to see. It shows that he has a lot of faith in this team. He came out there and he said that they're going to be special. And I'm telling you, man, he's right. They're definitely going to be special. That defense is going to be so damn fast. I cannot wait to see it. Boy, George, what's up, dude? It's almost game time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. Who shot me? What's going on, man? Football is back. Dude, we got 4 days. 4 days. We got football tomorrow night, and then we got 4 days until our game. I cannot wait. Steven, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show. Diego, Carr shut Josh. Yeah, dude, with a quickness. Like, with a quick. And I loved it, dude. Trent Siege said that Ruggs is unreal and Carlson will have a Pro Bowl season. Dude, I agree with both those things. Where did he say that? Oh, on his Twitch. Kirby, what's going on, dude? Micro the Barber, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Derek Carr, welcome to the show. 16-0. Straight facts. Straight facts. Chase, what's happening, dude? Happy day, another show. Yeah, dude, I've been caught up at work, and I had some kind of stomach bug for like the past 24 hours that I'm not even going to lie, truly destroyed me. It totally sucked. So that's why I wasn't around last night. Von Miller got hurt for the season. That kind of sucks to see. I really like to play teams at their full strength, just so when you beat them, there is no excuse for it. The Broncos had a big injury last season. They got another one this season. It was like the last play of practice for them. I'm not going to lie. I always hate to see that. I don't care if it's an opposing team or not. That sucks, dude. Trent Brown and Damon Arnett was questionable. Arnett should be fine, dude. I'm telling you, Arnett should be good to go. Trent Brown, I still have my doubts about. Crazy how young the Raiders are. Dude, I'd love it. I truly, truly love how young they are out there. Richard, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the videos. Love your show. Oh, man, Richard, I appreciate you, man. Brandon, what's going on, dude? Best part of the day. Let's go. Brandon, let's do this, dude. Let's jump into this. 805, what's going on, dude? Got my second draft coming up. Hell yeah. I'd stick with only 2 teams, 805. You got that little one out there. It's going to take up a lot of your time. Derek Carr, I'm getting MVP. I do damn well better this season. 805, Carr's going to shock the world and shake that haters. Dude, I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say a damn word for like the first 6 weeks of this season. And if Carr's doing what I believe he can do, I'm going to start lighting everybody up that's been hating on him. I'll have people unsubbing this show left and right. Carr will be right back. 805. D-Mag, what's going on, man? I'm glad you made it out. Can I have your autograph? Man, come on, Carr. Hook them up. Give them something out there. Don't be surprised if they make a huge move with that money. I'm telling you, Mark Twain, what's going on, man? We freed up. We're close to like $10 million now. I really want to see what happens. Ramsey went out there and signed like a $105 million contract, so hopefully people will stop talking about that nonsense. I never saw him coming to this team. I thought that was just more of a big rumor floating around. Now that he's locked up, 805, dude, we got a good bit of cash on us right now. It's all thanks to the Littleton restructure out there. Siege also said the team rallied around Wilbur when he came back, and they made him a captain. That's really cool to see. It's shocking to see somebody get cut, then immediately come back and be a captain. So you know that dude's incredibly good in the locker room out there. Oh, Dominic, what's going on, dude? Ease, what's happening? I don't think Ruggs and Brian Edwards are going to put in all the time. They will mix it up with the other wide receivers, with Josh Jacobs. Yeah, no, Ease, I will totally give you that. It's just seeing them on the depth chart out there. Let's just go ahead and jump into it real quick, just so I can put my opinion about it out there. When I first saw that depth chart, I am not going to lie to you guys, I was super, super excited. I understand that we have, Ty got hurt, but then we have Zay, and we got Nelly out there. And the bottom line is, they went out there and they beat out Nelly and Zay to take these top spots on this roster. Renfro being locked in at that slot with those guys on the outside, that is huge for this offense. Like, it's fast, it's power, and so be it. If they went out there and they won these jobs, it's no different than any other guy going out there and winning these jobs. And, Gruden seems pretty comfortable and confident with it. Carr seems like he has some big trick up his sleeve that he's about to light this whole damn league up. That's the biggest thing I took from his press conference. I loved what he had to say out there. And he kept it quiet. He kept it short. And he talked about Rico being a pretty big part of this offense. I was really happy to see that. I really think that Gafford's going to end up being a deep threat for us when they end up doubling over onto Ruggs. And then you have Gafford in the slot. I really think you're going to see a few plays where he just streaks just straight up the middle. So I was super excited to see that, man. And I really think that we're going to see some pretty cool things. And we're only going to see it in about 4 days. So I'm excited as hell about that. But yeah, Chase, dude, that sucked. I ain't even going to lie. Did Tyrell Mariota give some back? No, dude. It was all Littleton's restructure freed up a bunch of money out there. Littleton's press conference fired me up. I remember he said something about the Panthers are going to have to fight. Yes, dude. Yes, he did. Anthony, what's going on, dude? He talked about McCaffrey a pretty good bit. He talked about how we have to just keep pressure on Teddy Bridgewater out there, because Teddy Bridgewater is not the kind of guy that's going to go out there and make a whole bunch of mistakes. He's going to play a pretty sound game, so they have to get the pressure on him, and they have to find different ways to score the ball. And I loved it, dude. We should restructure. Dude, I wish we could take money off of Mariota's contract. Yeah, I know what you mean. Costas, what's up, dude? Raul, what's going on? Gilbert, what's happening? You're a legend for talking for all those ads on YouTube. Oh, Gilbert, man, I'm sorry about that. I told you, man, there was something that happened in late July that I had to sign off and say, I didn't want those ads. And I'm still learning all this crap as I go. So I totally missed it. Totally missed it. So as soon as I heard about it from you guys, I did go back and pull them up, dude. Hopefully we can take another step forward. Tired of all these TV personalities. Dude, they are just torching us out there. It kills me. Mitchell, what's happening, dude? I know. Shut down my third league. Dude, I'm telling you, man. You got about 3 months of walking around like a zombie 805. Raider J, what's happening, dude? Thanks for giving the Raiders men a place to all come together. Can't wait for Sunday. Do you go live on game days so we can watch it? I do not go live during the games. I will go live at, it's always the same time. It's like 10 or 10:05 Eastern time, but I will be there after the game. Oh, shit. Yep, sorry. Mariota, Williams, Jackson, Joyner, and Nazib should restructure. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Nazib, I'm really hoping, can really just step up and really start just being that fourth person in the rotation. I think he'll be fine at that. I really want to see Key make a major step forward. Mariota and Williams, those are just hits, dude. That's where that guaranteed money comes and just kind of bites you. Lee, what's going on? Carr's got an edge to him. Dude, I love it, Lee. I truly, truly love it. Spitfire, what's happening? We need help on the back end. I want to see what Harris does out there. I really think he's going to make a major step forward for us. He's going to be playing with Abram. He'll have Joyner kind of back there protecting. It's really, our secondary is going to come down to our net. And if he's as good as all the hype is, I truly think that he is. But I think as long as he can hold his position, these guys know that what jobs they have to do. And we finally have the players on the field at each level where they can do those jobs without having a little bit of protection coming from the next level up. And I think that's going to be a huge difference. Plus just that and the speed, and we should be all right. Nicholas, what's happening, dude? Yes, bro. Oh, dude, we're coming. We are coming. Ruggs is doing great in training camp. I wish he was my number one. Dude, he might be. He very well could be. He's going to be your number one in those 2 tight end packages. I'm telling you that, because you're going to have to be able to stretch the field in those packages or we're going to be screwed. What do you think about the safety position? I really think we're going to be okay. I know it's tough right now, and I really want to see what happens with Levitt out there, because I really think when Lawson comes back, he's going to end up being cut off this team. And I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. I want to give Harris a fair shot. I want Abram to see if he can go out there and play healthy and make it through the season. If we get into another situation to where we start bringing in linebackers and safeties because of injuries and we're rotating them every 2 to 3 weeks, we're screwed. I will tell you right now, we're completely screwed. So, I mean, much like any other team dealing with that 53, you have to be able to stay healthy. But, I mean, the added spots on the practice squad, I mean, we got some decent players, especially at the linebacker spot on that practice squad, still kind of going. I would love to see us have another good safety on that practice squad. I've heard a lot of people talking that we got all this money and everything restructured out there, that there's a shot we could go out there and pick up that free safety that's sitting out on that list that everybody keeps talking about. I still don't see that happening. Littleton restructured, that's right of him. We are moving, dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I do not know what move we are making. Rod, what's going on? Shout out from Mexico, Raider Nation all over the world. Rod, man, awesome, dude. I'm glad you made it out to the show. Hey, real quick, how are things out there, dude? Are you guys still dealing with all this corona and COVID and everything, or is it kind of settled down for you? Just curious to see when I get people from out of the country, how it's going for them. Sin City, what's happening, dude? So glad we traded that from Kentucky to the Dolphins for a 4th-round pick back. Dude, it just wasn't working out. It is what it is. I'm not going to talk trash about that kid. Even he's just a kid out there. But it wasn't working out. He could not play the role that we needed him to play. So be it. Move on from it. Let's keep pushing forward. Mitchell Hassan, what's going on? So Trent injured, but you already must have talked about. I did. I talked about it earlier. He's marked as questionable. I want to see if he's going to come out there and actually play that game. I'm not too worried about if he doesn't. I'm really confident. That's why we brought Sam back onto this team. I think he'll be a fine replacement. If for some reason he's not looking too good, I really think Good's the better option just because he knows this offense and he played in it all last season. Oh, Raider Al, what's going on, man? Welcome out to the show. I would have never thought I'd see 2 rookie wide receivers starting in a Gruden offense. That says something about our young guys. That's exactly it, dude. For Gruden to go out there and start these guys and be like, all right, man, you guys are number 1 and number 2. And I understand the formations we're going to be running, and it's going to be like a mixed bag of it out there. But just having those guys marked on your depth chart at 1 and 2, it's more intimidating than a 1 and 2 that we've had on this team. Honestly, I would rank them above Crabtree and Cooper, even though they haven't hit the field yet. But that's the other thing. These guys legitimately have never hit the field in an NFL game. And that's what kind of sucks, and that's what kind of makes me take a step back, is because what are you going to see out of these guys? There is no crowd out there, so they're not going to have people actually in their face. They just have to deal with the background crowd noise. So I really think that will help them adjust out there. But I want to see them get comfortable. I want to see them get into the mix really fast, and that's another thing that I'm concerned about. If Carr's actually going to be using them on the outsides, or if he's just going to use them to take shots periodically throughout the game, because that'll kill us, dude. He needs to go out there and start getting these guys the ball quick, even if it's just short little slants, little out routes, just to get them into the game, get them feeling good, get that confidence up. Miller out for the season, yep. And it sucks. I do hate seeing it, but it is a big advantage for us. I mean, I'll give you that. What are we drafting next year, or QB? I have no idea. I'm hoping if we get a decent first-round pick, we either go after a safety or a defensive tackle. Those would be the 2 things I would key if I was Mayock for a day. Can't wait to see Jacobs begging fools out of the way. I would have set up the Ruggs 3 show. That's what I'm telling you, man. I really think you're going to see a pretty big dose of Jacobs this game. They're going to be keying on him. So we're going to have to kind of help open it up with those guys out there. But if we do start pounding the ball, that's when you will see Ruggs get his shot out there. And hopefully you'll see Edwards get into this mix a pretty damn good bit. Carr got me fired up, man. We got to roll the West. Dude, I really think we got a shot at rolling this West. I promise you that. That was a huge jump. Carr got me fired up, man. All right, they have just read it again. That's my bad. This is our chance. The Broncos bought. Dude, I'm telling you, man. The Broncos get hyped up every damn season. Every season they end up rolling through and blowing it. It is what it is. I still think even if that team came out just completely healthy, that for as good as Locke is, he's just not at that maturity level to carry that team on a playoff run yet. It takes a special young quarterback to do that. Locke will be good, but he is not that kind of guy. Gruden will start anybody who can help us. That's it, dude. He will start anybody that'll go. He said it. Best man out there wins. Those 2 guys were the best people out there at that wide receiver position. So let them play, dude. Let them go out there and do their thing. Carr's been training with some ancient Kung Fu master deep in the Nevada desert. Sitting there, I would love that. get a picture of Carr. I can't even go there. I really just want to see Carr go deep on Ruggs on the first play and then set the tone with the speed. Catch or no, I want to see Ruggs turn it up. Dude, I want to see something, dude. I want to see us, if we can establish that we have outside wide receivers, which would be a welcome change on this team over the past few seasons, and just show the league, all right, man, you're going to have to man up at least on the outside, and then you're going to have to put at least an extra person on one side or the other. That's what's going to make the difference for us, and we have to prove that they have to do that. Running back and safety, linebacker, that's a pretty good call. I would still love to see us take a linebacker in the first. I just don't see it happening now that we have Nick and Littleton out there. Was hearing, I think Carr talked about Renfro being in the backfield and taking snaps. I did not see that, dude. That would honestly be pretty cool. I would like to see that. Panthers defense is way too young. I guarantee you they will make a bunch of mistakes. That's what Littleton was saying. Our defense, it's not perfect. It is special, but it is not perfect. It's all about going out there. Whoever makes the least mistakes is the team that will end up walking away with this game. I really think it's going to be us. I really think that it's going to be their secondary that kills them. Their front is pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie about that. With the, I mean, they got their Rook out there. They have other pretty good defensive ends out there. They're really good at stopping the run. So they're going to have to, I still think our offensive line is going to just bully them this entire game. But if they do start to slow down that run, we have to be able to hit these outside guys, and we have to be able to take advantage of Renfro. And if we're doing all this, it's going to leave Waller wide open. And so that's what's going to really be the difference maker for us out there. I really see either Foster or Ruggs just lighting it up this game. Trade a first pick to the Viking. I would not do that, dude. I would not do that at all. I promise you. I understand how good that damn kid is, but I'd rather keep our first and see what we got right now. I hope Vaughn gets well. And yeah. Now they got no excuse. Dude, I'm telling you, man, those are two huge losses for those guys. Like, just huge losses. And I understand a lot of people keep coming at me like, man, we keep getting hit with the injury bug out there. This totally sucks. I don't know what we're going to end up doing. And it's like, dude, we lost Ty Williams for the season. They're losing the equivalent of like Max Crosby and Abrams again for the season. Like, those are major, major hits. Us losing Ty, it sucks, but it wasn't a hit like that. So, I mean, as long as we're avoiding those, I'll be so happy. Again, said that we're going to be horrible and that the Ravens are 16. Yeah, dude, every year. Kojo, what's going on, dude? We're not going to get any hype. I promise you we're not going to get any hype until we start putting it together out there. Trade Ty Williams at a first. Dude, there's no chance. Joyner and Williams should restructure. Joyner's not. I'm curious to see if Joyner ends up keeping his job throughout this season. I'm really pulling for him to go out there and have a big year for us. As far as Williams is concerned, he already has his guaranteed money. There is no chance he's giving that money back. So there's no restructure happening there. It'd just be a matter of if we keep him around or not. Yeah, but Siege is really cool, dude. And he was doing a giveaway last night. Oh, and I won a side in the Vegas. No, nice, dude. And they made him. That's how you do it. You get that prize, you go out of bed, and you make him the best long snapper in football. No safety, please. Offensive line, defensive end, cut me, dude. I could see that. I could see us taking a quarterback late. I don't think we would take a quarterback early, but that all depends on, honestly, Carr this season. But even with that, I don't think that Gruden would do that. Dude, I've never been so pumped for some Raiders football. Carr giving Josh a little attitude in his interview today. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Nicholas, what's going on? I love that. He's like, no. Not even talking about that. No. And I was like, dude, damn, Carr. All right. There you go. Perfect. Wait, that's the Carr I want to see hit the field this year. Yeah, Gafford is in the slot and probably the scariest thing, even with Ruggs on the field and Darren Waller and Jacobs. And dude, I'm telling you, dude, if you get into some setups out there and you have him out in that slot and you have Ruggs out there next to him, dude, it's like the two fastest dudes on our team side by side on the same side of the field. Good luck to your secondary. Best of luck to your secondary. Looking forward to Collins, Hurst, Farrell, and Matt. Dude, I'm telling you, Dominic, that defensive line has me more jacked up for this game than anything else because their offensive line is pretty suspect out there. And I really think our defensive line is just going to feed. And that's what's going to end up slowing McCaffrey down is because he's just not going to get a chance to get to the outside and make those moves just because we're going to be destroying them. HWC, what's happening, dude? Thanks for streaming the best Raiders channel on the web. It's just me. Or did the rest of the Raider Nation feel like we're about to shock, dude. It's not just you. I'm telling you right now, it's not just you. I've been saying that since we hit this offseason. I really think we're about to make a major turn out there, dude. I'm telling you, I truly think we are. There's no reason that we should not be one of the better teams in the AFC this year. Seems like everybody's hitting some struggles. They're taking some injuries out there, and it seems like we're pushing straight through all this. We've had our losses, so I mean, it's not like we've avoided it. But the players that we have out in this field right now is a better team on paper than we've had in a long, long, long time. Give Mariota... Derek, if you end up playing well, you're going to end up getting your money once again. I would love that deal, maybe a second. So you take that Thielen deal out there. Joku, what's up, brother? We'll be fine. Oh, Johnny Storms, what's going on, dude? I think we're going to be better than fine. I think we're going to be special. I'm going to use Corey's word. We're going to be special this season. Restructuring makes no difference to the players. They get paid either way. That's totally, totally true. But I'm saying, like, you can't restructure a dude who already has his guaranteed money, because there's no chance in hell he's going to give that money back. So you could go ahead and restructure his deal. Draft a wide receiver. Williams is going to be tough. I really want to see what happens. Sorry. Oh, no, I got you, dude. Yes, injury prone. He did good when he was healthy, but I don't think he will stay healthy. No, dude, that kills me, dude. COA, what's going on? We finally have some linebackers, period. It's been years upon years. We needed the attention at the linebacker. Dude, I'm telling you, I've done whole videos about our linebacker crew and about how damn happy they make me out there. And I know right now you guys talk about the depth at that position. We got decent depth at that position. A lot of it's going to fall on Morrow. But I'm telling you, when Morrow is told where to stand and what to do, that kid can end up being a damn good linebacker. You got to figure it. He lost all the help he had around him last season. And then it was just kind of up to him. And he was not ready for that. And that's the bottom line. It is what it is. But now he's going to have two studs out on the field with him. I really think he's going to end up being damn good out there. And I think we're going to end up running that 4-3 a good bit because of that. And then if that doesn't work out, you got McMillan behind him. So McMillan I do not see starting just yet, just because he just got there like a week and a half ago. He has to learn this defense. He has to learn those calls. Morrow knows all of this already. And I think Morrow has a shot to go out there and just keep his job and then have McMillan be in that rotation. And I'm totally fine with that too, dude. Harris had to worry about the bad linebackers last season. I'm hoping that it completely changed. But dude, that is what I'm telling you, Fleck. And I've mentioned that before. Harris, a lot of times where you saw him get burned out there, he was stepping forward to either help Whitehead or Morrow or somebody cover out on these running backs that were coming out of the backfield. And since he had to cheat up to help those guys, he ended up getting burned on the back end. He's not going to have to do that anymore. And he knows he's not going to have to do that anymore. And I think that's really going to be a dramatic difference for him out there. Yeah, I'm with Kirby. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, dude. Fargo, what's up, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. Ruggs will torch the Panthers week 1. I got him starting in my fantasy league as my flex. I started him in my fantasy league, too. I actually started him. I started Waller, and I started Carr. So I'm really hoping that they can put something together for me out there. What's up, Joku? So excited. Oh, Robert, what's going on, dude? I'm right there with you, dude. I don't want real... Yeah, dude, I don't want him either. I truly don't. A dude of that caliber that gets bounced from team to team, there's a problem out there. I don't want that problem to be with us. I understand his talent level. I understand he would make a big difference on this team. But I'd rather have a young team that gels and grows and learns together than have somebody come in there and just start telling everybody what to do instead of being a team player out there. Panthers got wide receivers. They have a QB that can play. But they have a QB that can play back. Dude, I don't know. I like their wide receiver crew. I really think Teddy can go out there and play a damn good season. I really think Teddy can go out there and surprise a lot of teams. But I think it's going to take the Panthers a little bit of time to gel. They're learning that whole new offense out there. They got a brand new head coach out there. Teddy Bridgewater has not had a ton of time to work with his new wide receiving core out there. So I would much rather play these guys early in the season, because if we hit these guys late in the season, I think it would be a completely different story. So that's the number one reason why I feel like we're going to run through this. Bowden didn't work out for us. Mayock owned it, and he took the hit. I respect him for that. Dude, I'm telling you right now. He went out there. It is what it is. You know he didn't want to come out there and be like, yeah, I made a mistake. But he did. He came out there, and he's like, yeah, I mean, you take a swing, you miss. It is what it is. You get some little bit of value for it, and you move on. The fact that we were able to get value for it, and we just didn't cut him, that's huge for us, dude. Earl is losing his mind. Dude, something's going on there. I don't like it, dude. So we got this game. Go Raider. Kirby, we got this game. The only way that I see us losing this game is if our defense comes out there and just looks incredibly sloppy. Like, for some reason, our defense just does not click or gel, or we just completely get burned on the outside. And a lot of that would come down to Arnett and Joyner on that same side together, because they're going to be playing that side together if everything looks like it did last season. So, but I really think these guys are going to step up. I don't see a problem with it. Oh, real time, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can make it out. 30 points for the offense, 17 for Carolina. Will be good. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that would be huge for us. Mike, welcome to the show, dude. Miller done for the season. Yeah, I talked about that a little bit earlier out there. Prediction, first offensive play will be a play action to Jacobs, then deep to Ruggs. A lot of people have said that. And I'm telling you right now, I would love to see that. I would truly love to see it. And I hope we do it, whether he catches it or not, just to go ahead and put it out there. But so many people have talked about it, I don't know if they will do it anymore. Frank, what's going on, man? Edwards is those guys that can win the 1v1 deep balls. And I really hope we see that, because there's going to be a lot of that. And I'm really hoping that he's really good at just that over-the-shoulder timing route that we do, because Carr loves throwing that ball, and I really think that that's a big part of why you see him starting out there. It's just those timing patterns. I think he has it down completely with Edwards, and I think that's why he got that number one spot out there. And then with Ruggs, it's going to be a matter of him just getting those quick little slants, but also just stretching the field, because either one of those he can end up breaking for us. Just got Jacobs' jersey yesterday. This season's going to be fun. This season's going to be awesome, dude. I actually just placed my order out there for my Littleton jersey, so as soon as I get that in, expect to see a whole lot of that this through this season. Ruggs and Edwards, Lightning and Thunder, dude. I'm telling you, man, if those guys can just come out there and just establish themselves, not even as great wide receivers, just good wide receivers that demand respect from every team that we play, that's going to be what opens this up, dude. Don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah, guys, please. That would be awesome. Gabe, what's up, dude? I'm tired of the media predicting us to be one of the worst teams in the league. How do they figure? We were 7-9 last season with the beat-up roster, and we have a way better roster this year, way more speed. That's just it, Gabe. We are not going to get the respect until we start stacking wins, and when we do, it'll be the same line of crap that they say every single time the Raiders end up playing good, or we get on a good stretch. It's like, oh, everything's better in the NFL when the Raiders are good. It blows my mind, dude. But it'll be that same exact crap when we start stacking wins. I think we can score, just to have to stop their play action. Yes. And limited McCaffrey is going to be the toughest part of this. I really think we have the speed in our secondary now to where we'll be able to stop most of their long shots out there, or at least be able to limit them a good bit. But their whole offense is built around getting McCaffrey the ball in space. We just have to have that closing speed out there. Sorry. Are horrible at stopping the run. They were the worst run defense last year. They played the pass well. Jacobs' big day coming. They were terrible at the run last season. And then they went out there and they completely bolstered their defensive front, like straight across the board, to do nothing else except be able to stop the run. And because of that, with some of the moves they made, and with Apple not even be able to play the first game, their secondary has went to trash. So it's like they flip-flopped from last season to this season. We have to be able to exploit that secondary. Their outside corners are going to be trash, and I really think it'll be a great first game for Edwards and Ruggs to go out there, but we have to take those shots, dude. We have to take those shots. Let everyone keep underestimating. I'm good with it too, man. Fleck, I'm totally good with it. Let them underestimate us right until we're slapping them right across the face. The MSM just dropped the puppets. Yeah, that is it, dude. That is it. I think Ty Will was a bit hitman. Look at what he did for the first 5. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Ty could have went out there and been awesome for us, dude. And I talked about how Ty was going to impact this offense, and how if you had Ty on one side and you had the whole rotation going of Edwards and Ruggs, and just on the other side out there, how big that would have been for us. The dude's got the injury bug, and it sucks to see. I hope we get the last pick in the first round. Me too. I would love that. I would truly love that. Joku, do you think our advantage depends on the coin flip, or do we actually hold a slight edge? I think we have a slight edge, but I'm really not. No, I'd say we have a slight edge out there. I would not say we have an advantage in this game. I would say that this is a very good game for us to come out there and kind of learn who we are and see what we're going to be this season, because there's going to be mistakes this year. There's going to be mistakes on both sides of the ball, and I honestly see a few mistakes coming on the defensive side of the ball that's going to lead to some big plays for Carolina. So we have to be able to go out there and put some points up on the board this game. Carr being an alpha dog, he seems like it, Spitfire. It seems like it. What do you think about Levitt as a backup? I don't think Levitt is going to stay on this team. I think Levitt is here right now because he's kind of covering for Lawson until Lawson gets back, because Lawson can kind of slip into that safety spot. Lawson can slip into that nickel spot, and I don't think you'll ever see it, but he could play that outside corner. He's kind of a triple threat for us out there. So I think once he's back after his suspension's up, I think you're going to see that move get made. I could be wrong. Could be some injuries out there, but if everything stayed on track the way it should be, that's kind of what I see happening out there. There's no defense out there that can cover Ruggs, Waller, Edwards, Renfro, and Jacobs at the same time. None. Dude, I'm telling you, that is exactly what I'm saying. You are 150% correct on that, dude. It's a special damn defense that can cover that much talent out on the field. Williams is probably done as a Raider. He's talented, but too injury prone. It's not worth paying him that kind of money when he's hardly ever on the field. Lee, that's it. That's 110%. I actually saw an article earlier saying that this would probably be Vaughn's last year in Denver. I don't believe that, but it was funny to see that out there. Garley, what's going on? Do you think we sign anyone before Sunday? I honestly no, not before Sunday. If we do, you won't even see him on Sunday unless it's like some huge name. I don't see any moves. The only thing I see us doing at this point right now is just getting ready for this Panthers game. Our D-line will meet. Oh, dude, yes, they will. We are going to be coming straight through their offensive line. I promise you that. Are the Raiders making room to sign? No, I do not believe so. And in my heart of hearts, I hope not. Sean, what's going on, dude? Carr needs to take over, call his own plays when the time is right. Fight with the coach a little like Gannon used to do. Dude, I'm telling you, I would love to see it. I still don't know if he has it in him. I'm really hoping this new edge that we're seeing in Carr kind of makes that come out of him. I would love it. That is exactly what needs to happen. I don't know if we need Earl Thomas, but someone commented Raiders, and I like that as many people were spamming the Cowboys. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, the Cowboys, it seemed like that was like set in stone, and they still are holding off. So, and he wanted to go to the Cowboys, so that tells me there's a bigger issue right there. Spitfire cut Williams. As long as he's on our IR and he already has his money, you might as well let him stick around and just rehab at the super nice facility. There's no reason for us to move on from him right away just because there's unlimited spots out there right now, so he can just sit out there and just kind of get well and see what happens with it. Derek Carr, Ruggs, or Jacobs. Jacobs is going to have the bigger game. Who will cover Edwards for them, you think? Probably Corn, if I had to guess. I don't think it'll matter. They're going to have to put safety help over the top because of Ruggs, and that's going to free up everybody else. And their corners right now, if you get Edwards manned up one-on-one, Carr needs to take shots all damn day on that. Edwards is going to rip the Panthers apart. I truly think he is, dude. I think there's going to be so much attention on everybody else out there. And then the double team on Ruggs that he's just going to end up destroying them this game. Raider Gade, nobody thought nothing of us in 2016 with the broken foot away from the possible Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying, dude. That is what I am saying. And this team on paper is way better than that 2016 team ever dreamed of being. So if these dudes can gel, they're going to end up shooting through some teams. Numbers, what's going on, dude? How many losses will you take before we turn on Carr? It'll all depend on how the games are lost. I mean, if Carr is losing these games, it's not going to take many. I will tell you right now, the nation will turn on him. There's already people probably in this room right now that don't want to see Carr as our starter out there. For as much as that blows my mind, it is what it is. I'm going to stick with Carr until Carr is no longer our quarterback, and that's just the way I see it out there. Panthers are starting 4 rookies on D. We're going to shred that. Dude, yeah, that is tough, dude. I'm telling you, especially with the offseason. But you could say the same thing. I guarantee that somebody's sitting there on the Panthers side of it like, Raiders are starting 2 rookie wide receivers. We're going to kill them this game. So, I mean, I could see it from both ends out there, but 4 rookies on your defense, somebody's going to make a mistake out of those 4 rookies. I promise you that. We got a lot of young kids on our defense. That's why I'm saying you're going to see some mistakes this game. Edwards is about to eat. Yes, very, very, very much. JJ11. Oh, dude, I just want to see what happens. I want to see these dudes hit the field before I start talking trades. Put Rico on one side and Ruggs on the other. That's just straight speed going up the field right there. Ruggs TD, Edwards TD, Jacobs TD, 110 yards. Waller TD, dude. That would be the kind of game that would light my fantasy league straight up. I got the 10th pick, going Jacobs and Chubb. If they are there, I would definitely take Jacobs there if he was at the 10th. Chubb, I don't know, dude. I'm not totally sold on that dude. Brandon, what's going on, dude? I'm not turning on Carr ever. Carr is my QB. He has all the tools, no on-field issues, a great leader, passionate, smart, and he can make all. That's what I am saying, dude. That is, oh, God. I don't understand the Carr hate out there. I truly, truly do not. I think we're going to see a lot of sloppy defense. Yeah, you're going to see it all over the league, and you're going to see part of it come from us. I'm telling you right now, there is not going to be a defense that goes out there to start this season that shuts a team down. And if they do, watch out for that defense for the entire season. Probably sloppy, but I think we'll make some big plays when it counts on D. Yes, that's going to be what ends up winning people these games that first week. And I still think you're going to see a turnover out of us, and I'm hoping it's a pick six, but I'm telling you we're going to get at least one good turnover. Oh, come on now. No. I wouldn't want Baker Mayfield in the silver and black ever. Like, ever. Troubleshoots. I hope Carr does well. Don't get me wrong. I like his attitude. Dude, I'm telling you, man. That killer instinct, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I like his attitude, because maybe that killer instinct is coming back. I would love to see that, dude. I would love it. I bet Leather's 1 or 2. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, dude. That is what I'm guessing. Uncle Joe, how are you doing, man? I appreciate you coming out. I was talking mostly about Joyner restructuring. Yeah, dude, I would love to see that. I just don't know if he would or not. DC is on a mission. King, he is, and I'm hoping he brings it. Raylan, yeah, I talked about that, dude. Hopefully nobody else will be mentioning about him coming over to the team out here. Full turkey for that trade I would take. Joyner has ranked bottom 3 DBs in the league last year. He should absolutely restructure. Yes, he should. And I really think that if things don't really work out for him, you're just not even going to see him on this team next year. So that is what it is. I think we dominate the Panthers if our Raiders win week 2 and start off 2-0. Dude, if we start off 2-0, the Panthers are pretty much like a practice game to get into that Saints game. If we end up beating the Saints and going 2-0, we have a serious shot at making a deep playoff run. I would draft you, get us a kicker. I got Kareem Hunt. Oh, you did get Kareem Hunt out there. I think it's going to be Renfro that's going to have a big year. Renfro really could. I just want to see, like, there's going to be different guys because of the way this offense is structured that really kind of explode and have bigger games. We just kind of get lost in the shuffle, especially if we start to spread things out. And I don't know, dude. Renfro could end up being that guy. And Carr, we try. Yes, dude. Like full 110% trust. We have a lot of issues on our defense last year. Linebacker, cornerback 2, and interior D-line, Connolly, etc. Most of them have been addressed. Dude, that's what I'm telling you, dude. Joyner doesn't have to go out there and try to be that man anymore. Joyner just needs to go out there and play his position. And I really think that's going to end up being what pushes him over the top for us out there. Who do you call for the player of the game? Who's going to come out and just shine? I say Jacobs. I want it to be Carr. I want Carr to go over for 3. I want Carr to throw for over 300 yards. Have 2 or 3 touchdowns, but I want to see him break that 300-yard mark. I don't want to see him throw any picks against these corners because there's no damn reason that he should. And I think that would just kind of set the tone for the entire team. Like, all right, Carr's here. He's ready. He's coming. And everything else should fall into place behind that. Either Ruggs or Edwards are going to go off on Sunday. They can't shut both down. One of them is going for 100 yards. Dude, I would love that. And I think you're right about that. There's no chance they can key on both of them. And I think they're going to underestimate Edwards because they're going to be keying on Ruggs, the first-round pick out there. So that's why I'm thinking, and a lot of you guys are saying it, that Edwards is going to have the bigger day. Carolina has drafted some stud DNs. I don't think they will have ever played against those. No, they have not, dude. And I'm telling you, they won't be able to handle. Not their very first game. You take, I don't care what rookie you are, you put him in his first game, never playing in an NFL game, never playing in a preseason game, and you put him up against a stud offensive line out there, it's going to be a long damn day for him. Waller destroys Whitehead. Yes, dude. Carr throws, we sell it once everyone sees. Yep, I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them straight to their faces. Baker Mayfield is like, yep, that is exactly how I see that. Who gets more touches against the Panther, Booker or Richard? Oh, that's a real good question. I'm going to say Richard. I think Booker's just going to be coming in there doing a little bit of spell work, but Richard's going to be in there on the majority of third downs for us. So I think you'll end up seeing him get more touches. Carr had 106.3 passer rating in the last 4 games, over 1,200 yards, 5 TDs, and no interceptions. And that fire is going to carry directly over. And even though that man gets no love at all, prefer man coverage or cover 2, I would love to see more man. I would really love to see more man. And just because we have the speed to finally do it, Raiders do better in man. Yes, we do. I think Renfro will be the guy. I'm pulling for him, dude. Day one Panther fan here. What's up, Raider Nation? Oh, Underdog, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you could make it out. Hopefully Mariota recovers fast because I'd rather have him as our backup quarterback, not Peterman. At this point right now, I'd honestly pick Peterman as our backup just because he has more of an understanding of Gruden's offense out there. And Mariota has proven nothing to me, dude. Like, nothing. I would love to see 400 yards. Dude, if he hit 400 yards, I'd be on here Sunday night just screaming, like straight screaming. Excited to finally see some football, dude. We are all right there with you, man. Everybody I don't even care, dude. I just want to see this team hit the field and just play some real football out there. This game is going to be very exciting for both sides. I hope we enjoy. Oh, man. This is going to be one of the best shows on earth right now. Ruben, what's going on? Larry Fax. I'm still very unsure about Booker. Pretty unsure about Booker, too. I honestly didn't see Booker making this team. I'm honestly wondering to see if that money that we're saving up and that we've restructured with, if we're going to go out there and end up getting a back out there. So just keep your eyes open. But they seem to really like Booker. And Booker has put in the work and made his way through this camp and made this roster. So if he's looking damn good, bring him, dude. Bring him. Let's see what happens. If we stay healthy, I see us no lower than a top 10 offense. That defense just has to keep us in every game. I think that defense is probably going to be top 15 or above. So if we have a top 10 offense, see you in the playoffs. I picked up Ruggs and Edwards at fantasy football. Should I start them both this Sunday? That's a true believer right there, Courtney. And if the rest of your team is trash, I would say yes, 100%. But then the question is, who do you start, Ruggs or Edwards? If I was a betting man, dude, I'd say start Edwards this game. Who gets the first sack and the first interception, in your opinion? I think Corey Littleton gets our first pick, and I think Mad Max gets our first sack. Actually, no, you got to stick with Mad Max. I was going to say Collins, but I think it's going to take Collins a little bit of time because he's going to be taking a lot of double teams, and I think that's what's going to end up freeing up the outside for us out there. Going to spell wrong, Kaiser or Peterman? Kaiser's been around for a minute, too. I personally really like Kaiser. I was really curious to see what we were going to do with him, and then we ended up just getting rid of him. I would honestly probably pick Kaiser over Peterman. First sack, Collins. First pick, Mullet. Yeah, that's a damn good one. Hey, Joku, do you have any big plans for the week? Party or anything like that? No, dude, I will straight up just be working. Like, I worked straight up the rest of the week. I almost had Jacobs, but ended up with Dalvin Cook. That's a decent trade-off, dude. I've been watching the live Panthers show. They are pretty full of themselves, going 10 or 11 wins. I don't see it. They could. I mean, I don't know. NFC South is strong, like super, super strong. So I think they're probably looking at maybe 8 or 9. A lot of it's going to depend on Teddy. A lot of it's going to depend on that secondary out there, dude. We're a young team, so a lot of expectations for my Panthers, but hopefully it's a good game. It will be a good game. I mean, these are two damn young teams going at each other. So there's no telling. Underground, I wish you guys the best of luck out there. I just think that your secondary is what's going to be exploited this game. I think your up front should slow down Jacobs, but that secondary is going to be what kills you out there. Let's go Texans. I hope they destroy the Chiefs. I would love to see that right off the bat. Chiefs take a bad loss. Raiders fan, what's going on, dude? Potions, what's going on? Edwards mentally looks just like a solid as his frame. Dude is like a militant. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. He's just strictly business out there. I love it. I love it. Who's going to be improved? Farrell, Key, or Hurst? I think Farrell had a damn good year. I know a lot of people disagree with me on that, but being a defensive end and not an edge rusher, I thought he played incredibly well. He had his setbacks last season. He fought through them and he kept going. That is what it is. I think Hurst had a pretty decent season. I'm expecting Key to make a major step. How long have you been doing these videos from now? Dude, I had it's probably just over a year. Maybe just over a year. And I'll tell you right now, Ease, when I first started doing these videos, because they've always been set up like this, it was like me and Ketchup in Oregon. It was like just 3 of us talking Raider football. And I always told those guys, like, I understand this channel isn't really big, but I really hope you guys can come out and just keep talking Raider football with me. And the fact that it's gotten to the point that it has just truly blows my mind, dude. Like, I can't even tell you how crazy it is. Supreme, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you made it out. Farrell, I agree with that. Line is going to manhandle that D-line. Jacobs will run wild. I really think our offensive line is good enough to just completely open Jacobs up this game. You think about it, Gruden said the time zone shouldn't. Dude, I'm telling you, you get up and practice every morning at 7 a.m., like a full-on practice. I think that's huge for this team, especially with the East Coast games that we have this season. That clown Big Cat talking trash to us on his channel. King, that is true. So yeah, secondary needs. It does, dude. And losing Apple hurts you guys. I mean, that is it. It is what it is out there. He's not great, but he's better than what you have out there. Plus, he was kind of your veteran leader as far as that secondary was kind of looking and getting guys in the position. So it's only for a week, but it still sucks to see for you guys. But I'll take it. Fools be sleeping on cleat. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you they are. Diego, what's going on, dude? I think we're going to be impressive. This is your buddy. Oh, Mike, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you can make it out, Mike. Hope you're enjoying that retired life. Little team seems like he's really bought in from all the pressers he talks about. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Him and Nick, I think, have really formed like a bond out there. And I think that Littleton's been around enough to where he's seen like different defenses working together out there. I think he sees how this team has come together. I think he sees how damn fast this team is. And I think it really just gets him excited out there. I'd love to see the Raiders defense shine and shut down Carolina and CMC this week. It would do so much for our overall swagger. That's what I'm saying, dude. It would be a major confidence boost, especially for this young team. Anthony, what's happening, dude? Just finished my shift at Allegiant. We're fired up for my dude. Bring it. Bring it. We will need more blitz packages from Gunther this year. So excited to see if Collins can push that D-line over the edge. Nadeem, I think you're going to see both of those. I think Collins being on that defensive line is huge. But I think the added speed that we have on this defense, Gunther's going to be able to open up his defense a little bit more too. And you're going to see a lot of, he loves those A and B blitz gaps out there. So I'm hoping you see that. That's why he's a big cat, not a big dog. Apple on IR. Oh, dude, I caught up with it the other day. I didn't realize they put him on a full IR out there. That sucks. What's your score prediction? I'm still saying that I think this game's going to be like 28-17. Like, that would be my best guess of how this one ends up. I think there's going to end up being some errors on both sides. Both teams are going to end up getting some points out there, but I think towards the end we're going to be able to slow them down enough to just kind of secure the game. I pump your show on every Raiders live chat I watch. Best show out there. Thanks for your time and make it. Oh, 805, dude. I really appreciate that, man. I just can't wait to see the shining silver and black and that dude. That's all I want to see. Just want to see these dudes hit the field, see them gel, and just kind of see them bring it all together. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I got to get up early tomorrow. I'm hitting that 48-minute mark out there. Look, I really appreciate you guys all coming out. I truly do. It just makes my whole damn day, just being able to sit down and talk Raider football. And now that we have games coming up, it just gets me so much more excited, man. So if you guys could, please click that like button on your way out. It really does help me out. But, I mean, I'll be back in a day or two. You guys know how we do it. I'm Son Joku, guys. We will see you guys later.